a thought can't actually experience anything. And what the personal me is made up of is thought, which means every experience the personal me believes it's had has been imagined. Get your head around that for a sec. Which is great when you see it. It's great when you see it. So if you take it just one step further, yeah, nothing has ever happened. Nothing has ever happened. It's all been imagined. Isn't it beautiful? It's beautiful. Like it's beautiful when you see it. It's wow. It's and I keep harping on it. Yeah, it's the truth that sets you free. It's actually just the truth. Yeah, there's nothing esoteric about any of this stuff. Yeah. Certainly not spiritual. I would not classify this at all as being spiritual. Like, not at all. Conceptually, we might say the outcome is, but that's just a concept too. You know? Yeah. It's a truth fact finding mission. That's what this is. It's not a learning, it's an unlearning. It's an unlearning. Yeah. Deconstructing the so-called personal me. What is that? We assume we know, but we only assume. Then when you go looking for it, oh, that's interesting. Why have I never looked there before? It's bizarre. It's really, but it's fantastically beautiful too.
And then, Terry,
Yeah.
when we go looking for the me, what are we actually looking for? Am I looking for a miniature Malcolm?
Yeah.
Am I looking for a round disc?
Yeah. Or the little man in the head, as it's sometimes referred to. What are we actually looking for? Yeah. Where am I? Where am I?
Yeah. And I can't find anything, Terry, ever.
Yeah. That's because there's not one there.
Yeah, but I still fall for it.
Yeah. Yeah, but see, the beauty is you're not falling for it. It's just the mind that keeps falling for it. You're not falling for it, Malcolm. Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. It would only be the me that would say, oh, me keeps falling for it. So it's just the mind that keeps falling for it. Yeah. That's all that needs to be seen, really. And then when that's seen, you lose interest in it. And then something else becomes so much more obvious. And you can't deny it. And compared to having attention on the mind or being in the mind, this something else, it's like chalk and cheese. It's just, it's like comparing, your dream character in a dream when you're asleep on the bed compared to being awake. The clarity, like, I know that when we're dreaming, when we're asleep and we're dreaming, the clarity seems pretty clear. But it's not until you wake up in the morning and reflect on the dream that you realize how unclear it is compared to this. That's a good description, actually. Um, you know, there is a difference in seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, and smelling in the absence of the dreamed character. And I'm talking about here, what actually gets experienced. It's the living presence, awareness, consciousness. We think we're seeing. We think we're seeing clearly, as we do when we're asleep on the bed and the dream character in our dream thinks it's seeing clearly too. Until you wake up from it. Like, compare this, really. Look around the room. Just look at objects. It doesn't matter. Look at the contrast, the sharpness, depth, colors. Just look at it. Now tell me you see that in a dream with this level of clarity. You don't. It's only the dreamed character that thinks it's seeing clearly in the dream. That's why we take the dream to be real. If we're being chased by a lion or a tiger or whatever, that's what induces the fear. That's a real bloody lion that's trying to eat me. And it's not. But the dream character perceives that as being a real lion. Now, when you wake up in the morning and you reflect on that lion, yeah, you'll still have an image of it in your mind, yeah, of that lion. Compare that lion to a real lion that you're looking at the zoo. A real one. It's chalk and cheese. The same applies here in relation to the dreamed up me character that believes it's seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. It's seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling through the lens of the mind. And in the absence of the lens of the mind, that's when you really see, hear, taste, touch, smell for the first time. Every time, every moment, it's for the first time. Or every on, or every now, whatever we want to call this now. For the first time. You can't see something a second ago. You can't see something, an apparent second into the future. You can't see that. Once that second's gone, that's the end of that you were looking at. And now what you're looking at is brand new. Brand new. Jeez. Staggers me every day. Every day it's so profoundly beautiful. It's so profoundly intelligent. Oh my God, we don't even know what intelligence is compared to what it is. Freaking hell, we're like bloody, monkeys that first realized that I can pick up a stick to defend my tribe.
Terry, just wanted to, if I may say, one thing about the dreams, because you're talking about the level of clarity. Something that kind of hit me the other day, just like little insights keep coming up now, and it's like just, the whole puzzle starting to fall into place. And one thing that hit me was a lot of what we beat ourselves up over are images of past events, like some kind of image comes up. But then I just stopped one of those images. I'm like, hang on, where am I in that image? And then I realized I'm either all of that or none of it. Yes. I can't actually pick out a me in there anywhere.
Yeah.
And then it was like, hang on, if I can't pick out a me in that image, then what about right now? Like, where's how can there be, isn't it exactly the same thing? It just kind of hit me that, it's, even those images, they have no self-nature. It's just an image.
Correct.
An appearance.
Correct. And why we've been suffering all our life is we take those images to be real. We take them to be the actual event again. You can never experience the event again. It's gone. A second ago, pop, gone. No longer exists. Gone into complete, absolute nothingness. Gone. Not into a past which the mind will, try and wardrobe into a place. The past isn't a place. It's not another dimension. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you gotta laugh. It's such an amazing setup. It's such an amazing setup. Like me sitting here, it seems like, there's six of us sitting here. It seems like there's six of us sitting here. And there's actually not. There's not. This is one talking to itself, listening to itself, chatting with itself, entertaining itself, asking questions, feeling stuck, feeling like it's still searching. It's a beautiful game. And there's a seeming experience that happens.